Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cassandra and today we are going to be covering speed drawing. Now, speed drawing in a sense that I just speed through my drawing and I touch on the basics for how I come to the illustration at the end that you see there. This is where I briefly touch on the tools that I use in order to create a westernized animation illustration. So originally I got my illustration from Grok. Grok has these cute little animation illustrations that you can put into the program. I actually created an original drawing. I can show you what that looks like. And then once I put my original drawing in there, it created like this anime version of it. Now, the anime version of it was really polished and nice. I like the hair, I like the uniform, but it wasn't cohesive with the overall piece. So it required some digital editing. And that's what you see is going on here in front of you. This is the digital editing process that I use. I use a software called Krita, and Krita is free. It is a software that is designed and engineered to represent digital artists, and it's similar to Photoshop. Photoshop is helpful. If you have Photoshop, you can use Photoshop. You don't have to use the Krita. But for those who are beginners and you don't really know where to start, I would highly recommend using Krita first. Now, it's not cheap if you want to start this process and use digital only. It makes it easier in the long run if you're doing a lot of edits on animations. But it's completely okay just to illustrate, print it out, and then edit your illustrations, the hard copies, with alcohol markers or some colored pencils that you can purchase online. Now, the beauty of doing digital is that once you complete the illustration, you have it forever once you upload it into your file in a PNG. So you don't have to worry about light fastness or anything. So if you want to keep an original copy that is going to last for a long time that you want people to look at, I highly recommend getting some light fast materials. But for beginners, this is all about novice writers and illustrators that are just trying to start somewhere and spend the least amount of money possible. I highly recommend, if you are doing an original piece, get the Hemi gouaches or get Winsor and Newton. Those are the only ones that are going to be compatible for painting over something like a photo transfer sheet that can highlight all of the details inside of your image and keep it long lasting, lasting a very long time with the Mod Podge, probably like 20-30 years. Now, the other way to do it is just to print it off on a sheet of paper, a nice sheet of paper, like a watercolor paper, from your printer, and then you can just color over it with some high quality pencils. I recommend the Prismacolors. They're not inexpensive. You don't have to use the Prismacolors. Some good pencils that and techniques that you can use are with the Ohuhu pencils. You could get a broad range. They are light fast. They are oil-based pencils, so they last a very long time. And just depending on what type of paper you use, I recommend using this paper here from Walmart. Oh, I love it. It is so great. It is the Bee Inspired Bee Paper Company. It is a sketchpad artist studio pad. So it's really just an artist studio pad. It's good for erasing, and it will not feather. Excellent for dry media and acid free. So it's not really good for like alcohol markers, but it is good for pencils. It won't break your printer either if you stick the paper in there. It's a little thicker than your average printer paper. But the beauty of this, I've already created illustrations on the Grombacher paper, which came out absolutely amazing. Highly recommend that. I have another video that I show you how to do that with. But the purposes of today's video is to just show you the digital aspect of it. And I can show you how to do it through hard media and dry media using a printer and printer paper versus the digitalized version. So right now we're covering the digitalized version. It does require a Huion. I use the Canvas 13. It's amazing. Amazing. So I found out about it through Jazz's YouTube channel. He introduced a bunch of tools that digital artists use, and oh my gosh, the best value for your money, and it goes a very long way. Mine, I've had it for years. I've had it for about, 5 years now, maybe longer, and it's never failed me yet. So high quality, definitely, like out of 10 stars, it gets 100 stars. So, yeah, definitely want to check that out. They're not cheap. I paid about $250 for mine. But, and there is a but, if you use the hard medium and just draw out your illustrations, you can use an overlay where it doesn't require using the Huion device at all. You just use your drawing, and then you can upload it into a filter called Cartoon App. And Cartoon App will change the image. It's a little too harsh, the image change that it does. So what you can do is you can do what I did here in the video, which is take the original image that you digitally altered, or the one that you altered with physical media. You can put that as an overlay or an underlay to the actual piece that you upload into Blender, or no, I'm sorry, Krita. And once you upload it into Krita, you can change the opacity and combine the features of both images to create one unified piece. And it looks very professional. I really, really like the way that it looks. Very clean, very to the point, and it doesn't take very long to do. So I was doing this video for you guys, but if I were just to do it for myself, it would probably take me about 30 to 45 minutes max. And that's pretty good for an illustration for somebody who's just beginning. And I want to highly encourage this because oftentimes we don't have a lot of free time. We're taking care of kids. We're doing school projects. We're writing papers. We're working. We're doing our careers. So it can be hard to find that 1 hour. And I feel like this really maximizes the quality of the image and makes the point seamless with the story. So, or makes the image seamless with the story.